Ireland versus France, the decider. At the Aviva, it doesn't get bigger or better than this. Ireland looking to create history. France will be doing everything they possibly can to stop that from happening. Before we get into it, let me know in the comments what you guys think of the teams that have been named. How do you see this game playing out? Who's going to win it? What's your prediction? Let me know in the comments. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into it. Ireland going for the historic three-peat Six Nations titles. Hasn't been done before. Huge hurdle of France that stands in the way. And I can't wait for it. This is going to be the game of the tournament this year. France versus Ireland, the decider, everything on the line. How good. The teams have been named. Oh, it's two full-strength sides going hammer and tongs at it for a decider, for the title. Man, it does not get better than this. It doesn't. We're going to run through the teams, get through some matchups where I see this game's going to be won or lost. Oh, man. So looking at the Irish team first, we've got Porter, Sheehan, Bealham up front, McCarthy and Byrne, and then O'Mahony, Van der Fleer and Doris in the back row. Jamison Gibson-Park and Sam Prendergast, 9 and 10. Archie and Henshaw in the centres. And then low, Jamie Osborne and Hugo Keenan. Love the inclusion of Osborne there. And on the bench, we've got Herring, Healy and Clarkson, Ryan, Conan, Beard, Murray and Crowley. So obviously a 6-2 split there. And then over to the French side, we've got Kroos, Molvaka, Antonio, Flamand and Gillard in locks. Then Cross, Bodenhout and Aldrit. That Aldrit versus Doris. Oof. And the backline of Dupont, Ntamak, Mofana, Barassi, Bele, Damien Peno, and Thomas Ramos. Then on the bench, we've got Marchand, Biele, Aldegiri, Mirfo, Aradu, Jigu, Geelong, and Luku. And I'm pretty sure that's a 7-1 split, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, two pretty much full-strength sides are now going at it. And that's what we want. We don't want any excuses of, well, we didn't have this guy playing, or this guy's injured, or he's sick, or... No, two strongest sides available at the moment going at it. And you love to see it. So my matchups. Big matchup for me, first up in the forwards, is the back row battle. Holy physicality. When it comes to the physicality on attack and defense, you want the back row to be setting the tone. And I'm looking at, most notably, captain versus... so it's Aldrich. So he's not captain for France. Dupont's captain, but Doris, so captain for Ireland. Aldrich versus Doris. That matchup... Man, two of the best eights in World Rugby at the moment going at it. And that's what you love. That's what we hear. Don't matter who you support. This is what you want. The best players in the game going at it with this much on the line. The jeopardy, the drama, the intensity, everything that goes with it. How good. But when it comes to, like I said, physicality on both sides of the ball, so carrying the ball, making strong defensive efforts, big dominant tackles, and then at ruck time slowing the ball down, disrupting the opposition's ball, leading by example when it comes to that stuff. So while Aldrit is not the captain, he's in that senior group. He has been captain before for France, and he'll be looking to lead by example with regards to getting stuck in, making those big carries, making those strong defensive efforts. And then same for Doris. He leads by example. He doesn't, yes, he obviously talks really well, communicates well to the ref. I haven't really seen him be too out there shouting at his players, and he leads by example by doing. So he's like, I'm going to get in, I'm going to get stuck in, follow me or get on my back because I'm carrying us forward here. So that battle of Aldrit and Doris is going to be huge, huge, huge. And then my other battle, it's the big one. It's the number 9s. It's Jamison Gibson Park versus Antonio Dupont. Oh, man. Without a doubt, the 2 best number 9s in world rugby at the moment. Both elite at their craft. Both sitting like it's Mount Rushmore of 9s. Probably that's ever to play the game. Is there much pushback on that? You guys let me know, because at the moment, these 2 players in their positions, best in the world. Like their passing abilities, their distribution, their decision making, their execution on that, just out of this world. How they both dictate the tempo of each other's sides, while how quick they're playing, when they want to slow the ball down, then decision making around that. So are we going this way? Are we going that way? Do we kick here? Do we pass? How important that is to either of their sides is just, it's understated. It goes without saying. You can't talk about it enough because of how important these guys are for their team, and how well the forwards obviously present the ball for them is a big thing as well. But then how well the forwards disrupt the opposition's ball will be a big thing for these number 9s. So that's a big battle or a big matchup there for me. Where I see the game won or lost, set piece. It always is in the set piece. Scrums and lineouts. Huge attacking platform for both sides. Andrew Porter been pinged a lot lately in the front row. Again, I don't know too much about the dark arts, but you don't want to be giving that many penalties away or that many free kicks away, especially to this French side who are just going to punish you. They're going to play quick. They're going to get over that advantage line then, and they're going to roll off the back of that. With your lineouts, you need 80 or 90% of your lineouts. Massive attacking platform. France use it really well to get their roll on with their attack, and Ireland use it really well. So both teams will be looking to target each other's lineouts to slow it down or disrupt it. Both teams want their lineout to be firing. Defenses are 40 meters back. It's your best attacking platform. You want that to be firing on all cylinders. Let's go. So a big, big part of this game is going to be the set piece. But another big part for me, the bench. The bench, it's huge. You see how it's a massive part of every game now. The more the intensity lifts, the more the bodies get more physical, get more highly tuned to play the strong, high-intensity type of rugby, the more important that last 20, 30 minutes and the more important that bench is going to be. It's crucial in changing the dynamic of the game, whether a team is behind and they need energy, they need a new spark, they need players to come on and change the game. The bench can do that. Or when a team is really struggling, they're just ahead, but they're struggling to stay ahead, bench can come on to secure the game. Starting positions go hammer and tongs for that 50, 60 minutes, and the bench comes on to just take that up a notch, lift that energy. And it's huge, man. Sometimes, like I said, you can be winning and you need the guys to come on to secure the game, or you can be losing and you need guys to come on to change the momentum or change the game. And that's where bench and how important a bench is, and that's how that comes into play. And I see that being a huge part of this game for sure. The 6-2 split for Ireland, and I'm pretty sure it's a French 7-1 split. Forwards climbing into it, man. This is gonna be huge. I'm so excited. And then lastly, taking opportunities. These big games, you don't get many opportunities. You need to turn those opportunities into points, whether it's the 3 points penalties or whether it's scoring tries and then kicking your conversions. It goes without saying. Entries into the 22, yes, but let's score points. We need to be scoring points. Early in the week, I made a video of how to beat France, and I said Ireland by 5. I'm sticking to that. Ireland at the Aviva, so much on the line. they've been caught out in the past where it's a make or break situation and they don't pull it through. I think this squad now has learned from that. The mindset they have around being in tricky situations and turning that around and still coming out with wins. I think they've got that down pat now. I think this Irish team, mindset-wise, too strong. At home as well. They've got their fans on their side. Ireland by 5. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, how this game is going to play out. It's going to be huge. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.